Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Okay, getting this video shared. Jump on, say hi. Wherever you're watching from, let me know. Be awesome to hear where everyone's coming from. I love that we can just make the world a smaller place by being on Facebook, right? So, happy Monday, happy November to everyone. Bear with me while I'm just sharing this, all the pages and all the fun stuff. Share to a page. Okay. All right. Got it. Sweet. All right. So, I'm Nicole, dicristofaro. For those of you who don't know me or are watching me for the first time, for those of you who do know me, welcome back. Oh yeah, glasses off. Ooh, it gives me a headache. Those are just for reading. So I do energy healing work. I'm an energy practitioner, and I'm also currently enrolled in the Academy of Intuition Medicine, so I'm excited. I'm learning so many ways of really how our energy system works, how the human body operates with energy, and our auras and our spirits, and so many fun things on the horizon for my learning and development. And as always, I come on Mondays here to share with you whatever it is, insight, some tips, and also we'll do a short meditation to start your Monday off great, or if you're watching the replay, whatever day it is, hopefully giving you a little sliver of some peace and some calm and stillness where you can just be one with your spirit, bring your body and spirit together in loving friendship for that short amount of time. I have an affirmation. I bring my body and spirit together often in loving friendship. And I just feel good when I say that. It makes me feel more whole. And it also makes me feel that I at any time can choose to connect to that highest version of me, my spirit. I'm not just a human body, right? Whatever you believe, whatever religion you are, whatever, I think we can all agree that there's a part of us that maybe is a higher consciousness. And whether we're connected to some other higher consciousness, as I believe we are, and whether that's, you call it the universe, God, Buddha, whatever. Hey Shelly, thanks for joining. Welcome. Happy Monday to you. So today we're going to talk about honoring yourself. And it's funny, like I always share, I never prepare what I'm going to talk about. I let spirit guide me. I let my highest self kind of speak through. I even have, when I'm working with clients, a lot of times stuff comes out of my mouth and I have no idea what I just said. So I feel like the intuition just kind of comes forth with its infinite wisdom, and I get to share that with others, as we all can do. I'm not unique in this. We all have that ability, and I'd be interested to know, do you ever find yourself, when you're really kind of tuned into you and bringing your body and spirit together, do you find that happens? Like you'll say things that just people really respond to or really resonate with, and you're like, I have no idea what I just said. I love when that happens, because I don't really need to know, right? I mean, it'd be great to, a lot of my clients write down stuff as I'm talking. So hi, we got Jonah on. Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you both? Where's Shelly and where are you joining me from? What part of this world are you joining me from? Shelly, sometimes it scares you when your intuition comes out, or your inner wisdom. It's interesting you say that, because I think for a lot of my life, I was in the spiritual closet because I was scared of my gifts. I was scared of tapping into things that would I don't know. It scares. I guess for me it was the responsibility of what I was sharing. Like, what if I shared something that, alerted someone to a problem that was really, I don't know, life-threatening, or there was just a lot of uncomfortableness about it. I don't know if you can relate, Shelley, but what is it about your intuition or your inner wisdom when it comes out or just flows out that scares you? I'd be interested to know, because I think it's different for everybody. You're from Cambodia, so wow, I love your part of the world. I attempted to get to Cambodia once. I was flying a buddy pass and the flights were super full out of Japan. So I wasn't able to get to Cambodia, but your country is beautiful, amazing. I've been to a lot of areas around you. Vietnam, I traveled all over. Thailand, Indonesia. So I love your part of the world. It's really my favorite place. I was just telling my husband yesterday, I'm like, I think we're going to move somewhere like Malaysia. Like, I don't know. I just had this vision of us living in either Malaysia or, I don't know. That seems to call to me right now, because I haven't been there yet, but I've been to like Singapore and different places. So, Shelley, your response. I think it's that other people think we are crazy. I really don't like keeping my gifts a secret. Yes. Come out of the spiritual closet. Join me out here, because it is a gift. And you know what? If people think you're crazy, so be it. Can you imagine how many people thought Thomas Edison was crazy for trying to invent electricity? And, it took him so many failures and he finally got it. People probably thought he was, a moron for spending all that time and energy with all those inventions, right? And not really having anything to show for it till finally he invented electricity. But I don't know. I'm comparing us to Thomas Edison because I feel like we're all, we all have gifts and we all have something to contribute to this world. Yours might be your intuition. Some might be inventions, but I feel like we're all here to live a purpose. We're all here for something great, to give and share with others, even if it's to 20 people. It doesn't have to be millions of people. It's your gift, and your mission in this human body, in this lifetime, is to explore, learn, grow, and share and connect with others. That's my philosophy. So I hope, Shelley, that you can be around more like-minded people that maybe help give you that confidence that you're not crazy, right? And hey, there's always going to be people that think whatever they think. We all have judgments. I have them every day. I don't like to have judgments, but I do. But they're not you, and you get to be you and not worry about what other people think, because you're living your life, not theirs. So I hope that helps in some way. So if you come next time to Cambodia, please contact me. I'll bring you where you want to visit. Oh, thank you, Jonah. Thank you. I will come to Cambodia. It's on my list. And next time I'm over in that part of the world, I'm definitely going to visit, because all the beautiful places like Angkor Wat, or, those famous places, the temples, I would love to visit. So thank you very much for your kindness. I will take you up on that, my friend. So let's talk a little bit about honoring yourself. So Shelley, this is perfect, because you alluded to, you're not sharing a part of you with others because you fear or you worry that people will judge you or call you crazy. And I'm talking about honoring yourself today because a few things happened. One was I was watching the James Corbin karaoke, carpool karaoke. I can't even remember the name of the skit. But anyways, if any of you saw it, Barbara Streisand picked him up in the car, and she shared with him how for 27 years she didn't go on stage and do public shows because of her severe stage fright, because she was worried what people would think. It wasn't necessarily being on stage, it was worrying that she was going to let people down. And I was like, wow, that's so interesting, to hear someone like a megastar like Barbara Streisand, who's like one of the all-time great performers, of the century, sharing that. She was afraid to be on stage sharing her gifts because she didn't want to let people down. And I have chills just kind of thinking about that, because I feel like if we all honored ourselves and honored our gifts, to your point, Shelley, that we wouldn't let fear stop us. We wouldn't let anxiety stop us. We wouldn't let worry and any of that stop us, because we truly feel, we would truly feel that this gift is, it's not something to be squandered. It's not something to hide. It's something that was given to us because we were deliberately meant to share it. It was like a non-negotiable, like, here you go, please go share this. And it's your birthright. I speak so strongly about it because I see so many people hide their talents, hide their gifts, hide all their uniqueness because of the fear or the worry of what others will think. And I used to do the same thing. So I totally know all too well how that is. So one thing that has helped me in honoring myself is my meditation practice and following my passions, and also my yoga practice. And it was funny because the yoga practice today that I did, if anyone loves to do at-home yoga with Adrienne, she's on YouTube. I swear everyone I talk to knows of her. This sweet girl in Austin, Texas. She's got a little quirky personality. Her energy is beautiful, and her yoga practices are just totally vibe with me. But today's was about honoring where you are right now. And maybe where you are right now is that you're scared. Maybe where you are right now is that you worry what people think of you if you actually do show up as all of you. If you do start to talk about what it is you see for others, your inner intuition or your inner wisdom that you share with others, honoring all of you in each moment, right? And that's about being present. That's about being in the now and not worrying about, well, what if they don't like me? What if I go on stage and people boo me? That's not being wholly present in your body, bringing your body and spirit together in the now. And as I've been practicing a lot and being in the present, being fully grounded in my body, wow, my husband has totally noticed the energy shift in our house. And it took a little course correction to get where I am, and I'm excited to see where it's going to go. But I lived way too much of my time not really in the present, in my body. And I definitely, if I wasn't doing that, was I really honoring myself? Probably not. I wasn't even taking the time to appreciate where I am right now, what's happening, what's unfolding. And it's funny because I have people coming up. Oh, Shelley, what are you coming? Oh, you're hitting it. I'm getting out of my box. I'm being called to do Reiki and I'm going for it. Awesome. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. That's so awesome. So cool. I'm excited. I'm sure there's going to be lots of learning and growth for you, Shelley, in doing that. And I'm excited for where you go with it. Oh, you needed to hear this today. Oh, see, this is a perfect example. I'm not letting any worry, fear, judgment stop me from doing these live streams, even if 2 people show up, even if nobody shows up. And look, you and I got to connect, and we got to have this not even a real conversation, but we got to connect and share. You shared with me and I shared with you, and I'm so touched by that. I'm so grateful, and see what's going to unfold for you is going to be pretty exciting. So thank you for being on here today, and thank you for sharing something that might be uncomfortable to admit. So good for you. That's a big win. That's a big success for you today. Yes, thumbs up. So, but getting back to the honoring ourselves, which is perfect then for whoever's watching this and needs this message today. I have a business. I do love mentoring, so it's coaching for women and men who are looking to create love relationships, or just better self-love for themselves, or they're already in relationships and they want to deepen it and create more intimacy and connection. And I've been doing that for 5 years now, and I know that I'm being called to the energy practitioner work as my next phase in life, because it's a gift I was given, and Shelley, learned Reiki many years ago, and I had some experience that kind of freaked me out, and so I instead of exploring it or learning more, I said, I don't know about this. It was uncomfortable, so I didn't pursue it, and that's fine. It wasn't my timing. I was meant to do other things. Obviously, it wasn't the time. However, it's time for me. It's time for me to live into this purpose, and I've been able to heal on a different level for so many years, and now I'm ready for the next level. I'm up leveling, right? My contribution to the world, my gift to others. So I get approached by different people, and I know a lot of times they want to help me grow my business, or you want more clients. And it's so funny because honoring myself really means just learning what I'm learning right now in the Academy of Intuition Medicine. Not worrying about building a healing practice right now. It's really just being in the present, learning what I need to learn, being fully committed, and have that time and energy to focus on this work I'm learning, and being able to also serve the current clients I already have that are amazing, that I want to have that time and focus for. So I'm not interested in this other stuff right now. I'm really just honoring where I am and where I need to be. And that's all there is. It's really simple. It's really simple. When we do that, magic happens. And like I shared, one of the ways I continually do that is through a daily yoga and meditation practice. And I read something that was really cool about this woman. I don't know if any of you know who Martha Beck is, but she's amazing. She's an author. She's a life coach. She was Oprah's life coach, and she does a column in O Magazine. And I love O Magazine because it's so inspiring. I like reading inspiring stuff, right? I like to have hope and joy. I don't watch the news. I'm sorry, I'm one of those people. I get information from my husband, so at least I'm not totally living under a rock. But I subscribe to the Good News Network, which is it's a newsletter that you can get in your mailbox. Fabulous, great stories from all over the world. I read Oprah Magazine, and I listen to podcasts that are inspiring and uplifting, because that's where I'm vibing, and I don't need the vibe of lower frequency and stuff that's just going to pull me down and depress me. Not that I don't know that there's suffering in the world. I do understand there's suffering, but I pray for an end to suffering. I go within to find out if there's anything I could do to contribute to others, that I could help in any way, whether that's through my time and volunteering or through charitable contributions and all that. But anyways, or writing about something and sharing it. So Martha Beck is helping this woman who has a lot of anxiety. And Shelley's like, I stopped watching the news also. I feel much better now. Yeah, totally. Right on there, Shelley. Good job. And you freed up some space to do other exciting things that are going to propel you forward in your life, like learning Reiki. So this anxious client, she's been helping, and meditating was something. And it's funny because I have one of my clients is super anxious, and we work on breath work and meditation, and it's key for any type of person that has anxiety. You're gonna bite the bullet and just have to commit to meditation. It doesn't have to look the way you think it has to look. It can be really simple and easy. However, so this client says that meditating has made me more aware of when things come up, like upsetting things, and the awareness really helps her. Huge awareness. Oh my God. Awareness is like the ultimate teacher in your life, right? So Martha responds, meditation helps you create a place where you can stand and observe your reactions. And from there, you can move the world. And that was so profound to me. So, I was like, yes, you can. I don't know why I was resistant to meditation for so long, but I just needed to go on the journey I was on. However, it's a practice, so it's never perfect, but I get to kind of just be in my awareness, and it's given me the gift that even when I'm not meditating, I just get to observe and kind of note my reactions, note other people's reactions. So maybe for you, Shelley, when you're in this space where you can be a conscious observer when you are sharing your wisdom and your intuition with others, and just kind of, I did what I needed to do there. Sometimes asking people, hey, do you mind if I share something that's coming up about your situation? That's what I do, is I ask permission first, and maybe that's something you can work on, is just asking for that, because usually when I ask, people are like, yes, please tell me. Right? We all want to know. So that could be something for you. However, if I share it, if they've asked and I've shared it, I get to just kind of be aware of my internal dialogue. Am I feeling anxious? Am I concerned they're not going to like what I said? Because believe me, I share with a lot of women I talk to, this relationship is not good. It's not good for you. There's nothing healthy about it. I only want the best for you, and that means you getting out of this relationship in the safest way possible. And sometimes people don't want to hear that, and that's okay, because that's their choice. They have to make that choice. However, if they've been open to my coaching and they called me and they wanted to work with me, I have a duty to share what I feel is coming up for me intuitively, or just even as a coach, as a love mentor, what they need to, what changes they can make in their life to bring that happiness, that calmness, that peace that they desire. So what I'd like to do in our meditation today is really bring ourselves back into our body, our spirit body being one. And I'd like to have you listen to whatever your spirit shares with you today on how you can best honor yourself. Listen for clues, look for images. If you hear sounds, pictures, whatever comes up during this practice, it's all good. Usually the first thing that comes up is your intuition. Any second or third thing usually isn't. Just go with the first hit you receive. That's what I've learned in my intuition training. Go with the first thing. Don't think too much about it. Ask for more information if you need more information, if it's not clear. So just a few tips about developing intuition and making sure the voice you're hearing is that voice of intuition. It's not your logical, rational mind trying to tell you, or not some memory of something or judgment or preconceived notion, right? We want to get to our true source of wisdom, which is our intuition, our spirit. So let's just, wherever you are in the world, in Cambodia or wherever. It's fun. Just sit down and let's put your feet on the ground. If you're laying down, that's totally fine. I meditate laying down often. But if you could connect your soles of the feet to whatever surface, whether it's the floor, a bed, an ottoman, wherever you want to be, do that now. And let's just get comfy, adjust whatever, your pillows, and make it really relaxing for you. Make yourself comfortable, because no one needs to be uncomfortable while meditating, that's for sure. So this is my favorite chair to meditate in, and I have lots of all my crystals over here. I have a great pillow. I have a little mat under my feet because we have cold terrazzo floor, so I like my feet to feel warm and not cold. So do whatever you need in this moment, and let's just close our eyes and just be here for this moment. Give yourself this gift. Give yourself a few minutes of just stillness, of connecting to your body and spirit. I'm wholly present in my body. I am a spirit wholly present in my body, even better. And let's breathe in and release whatever is on your mind. Release anything from the weekend, from the day, from the morning, and just let go of any thoughts, worries, concerns, ideas you have, and just have the intention that you're going to be in this moment. I promise to make it short enough so that you stay connected and focused. And breathe in again and breathe it out. And on your next inhalation, hold it for 6 short seconds and breathe it out. Awesome, beautiful. Thank you. Wonderful. Feels good. Now, I want you to do a quick grounding. And if you don't know, if you haven't followed some of my videos before, just imagine your feet chakras at the soles of your feet are dialed open, like big pupils or flower petals, open 100%. Okay, let's create that connection to Gaia, to Mother Earth right now. So whatever you intuit as your grounding connection in your spirit's voice, whatever that is, it could be a tree trunk, it could be vines, it could be a waterfall, it could be a pillar of marble, whatever that grounding connection, imagine it coming down through your root chakra at the base of your spine and connecting into the center of the earth, where this healing, amazing, slow, just fantastic energy is located that you always have access to. So create that connection and imagine that connection is now spreading out to the width of your body. Even if you want to go as far as sensing where your auric field is, send that connection out to the width of your auric field, your energy field. And now feel the pulse. Feel the pulse coming up through your feet chakras, up into your root chakra at the base of your spine, your first chakra, and as like a waterfall just cycling back into the earth. So imagine this cycle of healing energy coming up through your feet, going into your lower areas of your body to the base of your spine, and coming back down into the earth. Beautiful, nature's washing machine, okay? Awesome. You are now grounded. You are now present in the now, here in the now. Beautiful. So let's go into what I call the inner sanctuary. And this is a place within the center of your brain, actually, if you want to picture it there. But it's where intuition resides. And it's not here. It's not in the frontal lobe. It's in the center. Down center. So kind of meet. I always try to bring my attention to there so I know I'm not going straight here into my thinking mind, okay? So just bring your attention there. Imagine you're like a little nanite, going through your system and going into your brain, and just land there. And just imagine as you are swimming along a river, you dive down a little bit into the water, and you know that you're heading towards your inner sanctuary where you get to greet your spirit, where all of the wisdom, where your true and highest self resides. So just swim through this river, and you know you've arrived at your inner sanctuary when you can see color above you, whatever color that is. And come up, notice your surroundings, and go take a lounge chair, or sit on a rock, or you can even float during this. Do whatever you feel called to do when you arrive in your inner sanctuary, your peace palace, so to speak. And take a seat and be there and greet yourself, greet your spirit. However your spirit shows up to you, it could be a light, it could be you, it could be someone else. Whatever you see first, just go with that. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's a light, and I just go with it. It doesn't have to be anything. And say hello, and greet your spirit, and acknowledge each other. Beautiful. Now ask your spirit, how can I honor where I am right now in this moment in time today? Just listen. What did you hear? My spirit just said, be present, be present. So that's how I'm honoring myself today, is just listening to that inner wisdom of just being present, being present. It's a good reminder for me. I tend to be off in other worlds and in the future and not necessarily the past, but I tend to go into the future a lot. So what did your inner wisdom say? You don't have to break the meditation now, but afterwards you could type that in. And anything else you need to hear, any clarity you need, now's the time. Ask your spirit, what else can you tell me about X? Is there any other ways I can really fully honor where I am today in my body, in my life? And just hear what you need to hear. Anything you're shown, any sound you hear, we don't always see pictures. Some of us hear things. Some of us sometimes taste things. So just be okay with whatever it is. Whatever information your intuitive intelligence speaks your language, not mine. And when you feel that you've received the message, I want you to ask your spirit to give you a symbol of your wisdom so that you can keep this with you at all times as a reminder. Sometimes I'm given a crystal wand. Sometimes I'm given a ball of light. Sometimes I'm given a flower or a shell. Whatever your spirit gives you as a symbol of your intuitive wisdom, go ahead and accept that gift now and hold that gift. Bring it into your body. Know that it's always there. You can just think of that object or whatever it is anytime to kind of activate your wisdom. And now thank your spirit. Thank your spirit for being here with you always, for being patient and loving, and for always reminding you of who you truly are and how you can best honor yourself. Thank you. You could say namaste, whatever words speak to you for thanking your spirit. And now take a deep breath in and out. And before we end this meditation, give yourself a big hug. It's always good to end a meditation in a big hug. Just love your body. Love you. Love your spirit. Love everything about you and where you are right now, and honoring yourself. And now I want you to make sure before we end that you remember this grounding connection. It's very important to stay grounded during your day, to really fully be present and honor your body and your spirit. So just make sure you reconnect any times you feel you're floating off somewhere or you're too far forward or backward. Just reconnect, re-envision your connection to Mother Earth. All right, let's open our eyes. If anyone wants to share anything, I'll spend a couple minutes talking about what you saw, what wisdom you received on how you can honor yourself. Love to hear that. If we end the video and you drop a comment in, I promise I'll get the notification and respond. But how was that for you? What did you experience? Did you find some answers? Did you know what did you feel like you resonated with the answer you received, or was it a surprise to you? It's very interesting, right? What messages we get and what we need to hear. So if you have anything, I'd love to share with you. If not, I'm wishing you all an amazing week. Make sure if you're in the United States, please vote tomorrow. Your voice matters and makes a difference. I firmly believe that we all have choices and a voice. And so I use mine on election days. So please do that. And otherwise, really focus on spend this week, each day, asking your spirit, how can I honor myself today? How can I fully bring my body and spirit together in a loving connection and honor that? All right, my friends. Well, it was such a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me into your space this morning. Oh, we've got Shelly. Awesome. Yay, Shelly. Okay, when I was grounding, I felt a warm feeling in my back. Seen white color, then a green light. Keep hearing, be truthful. That so goes with what you were sharing. That's awesome, Shelly. That's so awesome. Well, and also, you're welcome. My pleasure. Just to keep in mind, if you saw the white and the light green, those are a good sign too, that those are colors that probably support you in being truthful. If you got those two together, if you got to be truthful and some colors. So wear light green, wear, a stone, do something where you can kind of connect the color with the message. That's always really powerful if you see colors. I get colors a lot too, and I'm guided a lot of times. Like I was guided, I saw this peach crystal appear in one of my meditations and I went and bought it. I found it online. There was only one left, peach selenite. So please take action on colors, because I feel like that is something, and that's something I'm learning about the power of colors. It's something that's very important, and you may not know what it is, what it's going to provide for you, give you, but very important. So that's awesome. You're welcome, my dear, and I will be back next week. So can't wait to connect with you all again next Monday. Have a blessed day. Wishing you lots of love, light, connecting to your spirit, and joy. Bye-bye.